Tommy Lee Jones stands out as an exceptional American actor, director, screenwriter, and producer, boasting numerous prestigious awards. With his distinct facial features and penetrating gaze, our protagonist effortlessly embodies roles ranging from law enforcement officers to compelling antagonists. Explore more about Tommy Lee Jones and various intriguing aspects in our video. What's the significance, big boy? Delve into the life and earnings of the man in black. Is it worth it? Oh, yes, indeed, it's worth it if you're resilient. Born on September 15, 1946, in a typical family in San Saba, Texas, Tommy Lee Jones comes from diverse roots, including Indian, Scottish, and Irish ancestry. His father, Floyd, worked as a cowboy and in the oil fields, while his mother, Lucille, juggled various roles. Initially a qualified teacher, later a policewoman catching criminals, and ultimately the owner of a beauty shop. Tom's mother hailed from the Cherokee tribe. In an interview, Jones shared the tale of his birth. Despite the local custom of home births, his mother opted for a hospital delivery. Unable to find a nearby hospital, they hastily rented a room where the future actor came into the world. 3 years later, the family welcomed another son who tragically passed away in infancy. Tommy has no recollection of his little brother. This loss profoundly impacted his parents, leading to alcohol abuse, frequent fights, and even 2 divorces. Despite the turmoil, they eventually reconciled. One of Jones's vivid childhood memories is spending nights alone in the car while his parents drank in Texas bars. Tommy often faced violence, with his father directing anger towards him. Consequently, the boy withdrew from the world, seeking refuge in the library and immersing himself in English literature classics. Raised in Midland, Jones attended Robert E. Lee High School. An exemplary student, he kept a low profile and rarely caused trouble, although he struggled to form friendships with classmates. Among his classmates was the future First Lady of the United States, Laura Bush. She stood out as one of the few peers with whom Tommy shared a positive rapport. Their friendship blossomed during high school in an acting class, a subject our hero stumbled into, but unexpectedly found immense joy. Jones delved into theater, securing a role in a Shakespeare production. Remarkably, his theatrical journey began in the 2nd grade when he played one of the dwarfs in a school rendition of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Soon, the budding actor relocated to Dallas, securing a scholarship to attend the prestigious St. Mark's School of Texas, an institution renowned for educating young men. Alongside theater, Jones developed a keen interest in sports, notably excelling as one of the top quarterbacks on the school football team. Juggling both academic and athletic pursuits, our hero commenced work at the age of 13, engaging in underwater construction and oil platform duties. In 1965, Jones graduated from high school and, owing to his academic and athletic accomplishments, earned a scholarship to Harvard College. During his college years, Tommy formed a friendship and shared a dormitory with future U.S. Vice President Al Gore. The two friends played football together for the university team, including the famous 1968 match, Harvard versus Yale, a memorable event in Ivy League history. While their paths diverged, Jones and Gore maintained their amicable ties. Notably, our hero endorsed his former roommate during Gore's Democratic Party nomination for the U.S. presidency in 2000. Despite his focus on studies and sports at Harvard, Tommy remained committed to his passion for theater. He actively participated in virtually every Shakespeare production at the university. Graduating with honors in 1969, Jones then moved to New York with aspirations of building a Broadway acting career. Initial skepticism from directors during auditions didn't deter him. 10 days into his move to the city, Tommy's fortune has changed. Employing a spontaneous approach during an audition, he improvised by interacting with an audience member, impressing the director with his on-the-fly transformation. This breakthrough led to his Broadway debut in the play A Patriot for Me in 1970. Main character's roommate. Despite the film's popularity, Tommy chose to focus predominantly on theater. In 1971, he returned to Broadway for Four on a Garden. Concurrently, the actor took on a role in the soap opera One Life to Live, portraying the moody Dr. Mark Tolant in 25 episodes. In that very year, Tommy Lee Jones entered matrimony for the first time, choosing the actress and writer Kate Lardner, the niece of the renowned journalist Ring Lardner, as his life partner. The two first crossed paths at a social gathering, defying Tommy's reputation for being reserved, as he successfully won the heart of a woman from a distinguished background. The stark contrast in their societal standings didn't deter him. In 1973, Jones took on a role in the lesser-known drama Life Study. The following year, he graced Broadway with his presence in the play Ulysses in Nighttown. In 1975, he made a television appearance in an episode of the series Barnaby Jones and assumed a leading role in the drama Eliza's Horoscope. However, these endeavors failed to capture the audience's attention. The subsequent year brought an augmentation to his filmography with appearances in the TV series Beretta, Charlie's Angels, and Family. He also featured in movies such as the crime thriller Jackson County Jail and the drama Smash Up on Interstate 5. Although actively engaged in stage performances, his career seemed to stagnate, lacking substantial fees or breakthrough roles. His wife, Kate, grew weary of waiting for Tommy's rise to success and affluence. Consequently, she initiated divorce proceedings in 1976. Their marriage, devoid of children, endured for 7 years before culminating in a divorce 2 years after Kate filed. In 1977, Jones took on a role in the biographical drama The Amazing Howard Hughes, portraying the famous American engineer and entrepreneur. Simultaneously, he assumed a significant part in the thriller Rolling Thunder. In this film, he embodied a Vietnam War veteran held captive by the enemy. The plot unfolded as the two friends returned home after enduring 7 years of captivity, only to be met with a less than warm reception. The film marked a turning point in our hero's career, catapulting him to fame and earning critical acclaim for his performance. In 1978, Jones graced the screen in the drama The Betsy, portraying racing driver Angelo Perino, tasked with covertly developing a groundbreaking fuel-efficient car. Additionally, he starred in the thriller Eyes of Laura Mars as a policeman named John Neville, contributing not only as an actor but also as an uncredited screenwriter. Both films were well received by the audience. During the production of Eyes of Laura Mars, Jones crossed paths with actress and model Lisa Taylor, sparking a brief romantic involvement. In 1980, Tommy assumed the lead role in the short film Bar Burning and featured in the biographical musical drama Coal Miner's Daughter, depicting the life of renowned country singer Loretta Lynn. In this film, Jones portrayed the spouse of the main character, earning his first Golden Globe nomination. Interestingly, prior to the commencement of filming, our protagonist faced legal troubles, getting arrested for drunk driving and subjected to physical altercations for resisting arrest. Moving into 1981, the actor played the lead in the drama Back Roads, embodying a former boxer who falls for a woman of dubious reputation, leading to a decision to embark on a new life with her. Sally Field portrayed his on-screen girlfriend, but off-screen, the relationship between Tommy and Sally was less than harmonious. During the shoot, Jones initiated a romantic involvement with photographer Kimberly Cluley, the daughter of former San Antonio Mayor Phil Hartberger. Their relationship swiftly progressed, culminating in marriage a few months later. This union blessed our hero with 2 children, Austin and Victoria, and proved to be a contented one. His wife provided unwavering support, while Tommy, in return, dedicated every available moment to his family. Throughout this marriage, the actor fulfilled a long-standing aspiration, acquiring multiple ranches in Texas, where he currently engages in horse breeding and enjoys a rural lifestyle. In 1982, Jones featured in the drama The Baryshnikov Maker and the crime autobiographical drama The Executioner's Song, where he portrayed the unfeeling criminal Gary Gilmore, condemned to death. That's the whole point of living. If you don't, your burdens are going to grow. His compelling performance earned him an Emmy Award. In the subsequent years, our protagonist's filmography expanded to include action films such as Nathan Hayes and The Park Is Mine, as well as The River Rat, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, and the thriller Black Moon Rising. Additionally, he contributed to an episode of the TV series Screen 2 titled Yuri Nosenko, Double Agent. In 1987, Tommy took on roles in The Big Town and Broken Bow. In the latter, he portrayed a young priest named Peter, facing a challenging dilemma between emotions and duty. The subsequent year featured Jones in the thriller Gotham, the crime drama Story of Me, Monday, the Western Stranger on My Land, and the military drama April Morning. 1989 witnessed our man in the political thriller The Package as Tom Boylan, a prisoner and deserter from the U.S. Army. Simultaneously, Tommy embodied a stern Texas Ranger in the adventure miniseries Lonesome Dove. This series garnered positive critical reception, earning our hero Emmy and Golden Globe nominations for his performance. The year 1990 brought together Nicolas Cage and Tommy Lee Jones in the action drama Firebirds, portraying American Army pilots. Despite receiving modest critical acclaim, the film was criticized as a less impressive rendition of the popular and successful Top Gun, starring Tom Cruise. In 1991, Tommy contributed to the historical thriller JFK as businessman Clay Shaw, accused of involvement in the conspiracy against the 35th President of the United States. Such a pity, that assassination. In fact, I admired President Kennedy. A man of true poise, a wife of impeccable taste. Critics lauded the film, earning it 8 Oscar nominations, including a Best Supporting Actor nod for our hero. Alongside the Oscar recognition, Lee Jones secured a nomination for the BAFTA Award. The year 1992 saw the actor in the action movie Under Siege, followed by the drama House of Cards, the historical drama Heaven and Earth, and the detective thriller The Fugitive, where he assumed the role of Federal Marshal Samuel Gerard. Our fugitive has been on the run for 90 minutes, average foot speed over uneven ground, barring injuries 4 miles an hour. That gives us a radius of 6 miles. Jones delivered a stellar performance, marking it rightfully as one of the pinnacles of his career. Post-release, he received a BAFTA Award nomination and clinched the Golden Globe and Oscar Awards in the Best Supporting Actor category. Additionally, our hero, along with his co-star Harrison Ford, was honored with the MTV Award for the Best On-Screen Duo. Despite their on-screen chemistry, the actors did not forge a strong off-screen camaraderie, with Ford expressing discomfort when recalling their collaborative experience. In 1994, Tommy graced the screen in the drama Blue Sky, the biographical film Cobb, the detective thriller The Client, and the crime thrillers Natural Born Killers, and Blown Away. Notably, his portrayal in the latter earned the actor an MTV Award nomination for the Best Villain. The year 1995 witnessed Jones in the superhero film Batman Forever, embodying the supervillain Two-Face, Batman's adversary. The W of TO's, the only true justice. Let's see what justice has in store for you. Interestingly, director Joel Schumacher initially approached Tommy for this role due to their collaboration in The Client. However, Jones agreed primarily for his son Austin, who declared Two-Face as his favorite character and expressed a desire to see his father take on this role. Following the premiere, Jones earned another MTV Award nomination for the Best Villain in Batman Forever, sharing the screen with Jim Carrey, one of his co-stars. Tommy did not share a favorable relationship. During a pre-filming dinner encounter, Carrie attempted a friendly greeting, but was met with an abrupt, "I hate you, and I can't stand your clowning." Despite Carrie's bewilderment, Jones has acknowledged his own challenging personality and a lack of humor. Tommy's family attributes his stern demeanor and rigid values to his cowboy lineage. In the same year, 1995, the actor took part in the western The Good Old Boys, where he not only played a leading role but also served as the director and screenwriter. That mark on your jaw? Oh, I just got that from Braun, 'cause got to the age where you ought to quit messing with bad hearts. Age hell, I'm young. Don't you try to hoey me. I know too much about you. This role secured our hero a nomination for the Screen Actor Guild Award. During the project, Jones engaged in a romance with an assistant cameraman, Don Laurel, who was 18 years his junior. Despite being known as a devoted family man, this time, he succumbed to passion. The news of their relationship spread rapidly. Family knew about it too. Kimber did not create a scene. She simply initiated divorce proceedings. There was no insistence on property division, no claim to the ranch, and no prohibition on communication with the children. Over time, any lingering resentment faded, leading to amicable relations. Remarkably, Tommy's children even developed friendships with Dawn, who later became his wife 6 years down the road. In 1997, Jones took on roles in the fantasy action films Volcano and Men in Black. In the latter, he teamed up with Will Smith, portraying agents of a covert service responsible for monitoring extraterrestrial activity on Earth. The escapades of Agents K and J, tasked with capturing a lethal space bug, resonated well with audiences. Both actors earned an MTV Award nomination for the Best On-Screen Duo. Interestingly, Tommy cultivated a friendly rapport with Will Smith. Jones's compensation for his role in this film amounted to $7 million. This portrayal emerged as one of the most iconic in his career, despite initial discomfort and uncertainty about the project's success. The subsequent year featured Jones lending his voice to a toy character in the fantasy action movie Small Soldiers, and starring in the crime thriller U.S. Marshals, a sequel to The Fugitive. Addressing Channel 2 News, Chicago Lester announced the successful completion of this project. In the latter film, Jones reprised the role of Marshal Samuel Gerard. Notably, during filming, Tommy daringly leaped onto the road in front of an oncoming car, achieving the desired scene in a single take. His compensation for this role reached $10 million, solidifying his status as one of Hollywood's highest-paid and sought-after actors. Continuing his cinematic journey, Lee Jones added the thriller Double Jeopardy, the military drama Rules of Engagement, the adventure thriller Space Cowboys, and the Men in Black sequel to his filmography. Titled Men in Black 2, the film had a compelling plot, contributing to its success, and Tommy's fee amounted to $20 million, supplemented by a share of the box office. Interestingly, cameo roles in this sequel featured Will Smith's sons and our hero's daughter. In 2003, Jones delved into the thriller genre with The Missing. Before filming, he undertook the task of mastering several phrases in the nearly extinct Apache language. His dedication to this linguistic challenge was highly appreciated by the few remaining speakers. That same year, he graced the screen in the action-packed movie The Hunted, portraying a retired expert in elite special forces training who joins an FBI team to apprehend a ruthless killer. Is there anyone here with the initials JD? You, yes. Is this yours? Yes, it is. No more traps set for wolves, guys. Interestingly, Jones's character is modeled after the real-life survival expert Tom Brown Jr., who served as a technical consultant for the film. It's worth noting that the creators needed a rainy scene, so they relocated the shoot to Portland, situated in one of the rainiest states, Oregon. Despite their efforts, luck wasn't on their side, as there was no rain during that period. Our hero's compensation for this project amounted to $7 million. In 2005, Tommy starred in the comedy Man of the House as a Texas Ranger assigned to protect 5 girls who witnessed a crime. Jones also took on the role of a producer in this venture. During the same year, he appeared in the crime drama The 3 Burials of Melquiades Estrada, inspired by true events near the U.S.-Mexican border. Girl. Hell no, he told Belmont. One of the border patrols killed him in a shootout. Did he say his name? Yeah, guy named Mike Norton. In addition to portraying Farmer Pete Perkins, he served as a director and producer. Part of the filming took place at Lee Jones's ranch. His family also contributed to the film. His wife served as an assistant cameraman, and his daughter played a Mexican girl. Notably, in this movie, Tommy's character spoke both English and Spanish. The film garnered positive reviews from critics and received a Palme d'Or nomination at the Cannes Film Festival. Our hero secured the award for the Best Actor. In 2006, the man starred in the musical A Prairie Home Companion, and the following year in the detective drama In the Valley of Allah, as a retired military police sergeant investigating the disappearance of his soldier son. Initially, the readers desired Clint Eastwood for this role in the service of his country. Eastwood liked it, but declined. However, he recommended the directors cast our hero, with whom he shares a close friendship. Tommy delivered an excellent performance, earning an Oscar nomination in 2007. Jones portrayed the sheriff in the thriller No Country for Old Men. Nevertheless, Tommy persuaded the Coen brothers to film several scenes in West Texas. This role earned the actor nominations for the BAFTA Award and the Screen Actor Guild Award in 2 categories. Ultimately, the movie secured an award for the Best Cast. Furthermore, out of 8 nominations, the film clinched 4 Oscars. Notably, No Country for Old Men and David Fincher's Zodiac claimed the 5th spot in the ranking of the 21st century's best films. Lee Jones received a fee for the film considerably lower than his usual rate, amounting to $10 million. Following the premiere, Tommy filed a lawsuit against Paramount Studio, asserting that he was underpaid by about a $10 million share of the box office. After the trial, the actor was granted an additional $15 million, of which $2 million went to his agent as a commission. In the subsequent years, the audience witnessed our hero in the thriller In the Electric Mist, the Marvel Studios superhero film Captain America, The First Avenger, and the dramas The Company Men and The Sunset Limited. In the latter, he took on the roles of director and producer. Incidentally, during the same period, Tommy was in consideration for the role of Luca Hobbs in Fast Five, but ultimately the directors favored Dwayne Johnson. In 2012, Lee Jones starred in the 3rd installment of the Men in Black franchise, the comedy drama Hope Springs, the military drama Emperor, and the biographical drama Lincoln. In the latter, he portrayed a member of the U.S. House of Representatives, Thaddeus Stevens. Despite the minor nature of his role in this film, it emerged as one of the most memorable in his career. Our hero clinched the Screen Actors Guild Award and garnered nominations for BAFTA, Golden Globe, and Oscar. In 2013, Tommy featured in the crime comedy The Family, and the subsequent year in the western The Homesman. In the latter, besides portraying a cowboy, he undertook the roles of director, producer, and screenwriter. Co-starring alongside Meryl Streep, they filmed all their scenes in just one day. The film earned critical acclaim and secured a nomination for the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival. In 2016, Jones's filmography expanded with action films like Mechanic, Resurrection, Jason Bourne, and Criminal. The shooting of Criminal had to be postponed for a week due to Tommy breaking his ribs. The following year, the audience witnessed Jones in the thriller Shock and Awe and the crime comedy Just Getting Started. Jones shared the screen with Morgan Freeman in the latter. Our hero portrayed Leo, a retired FBI agent, while Freeman played Duke, a former lawyer in hiding from the mafia under the Witness Protection Program. In 2019, Tommy starred in the science fiction thriller Ad Astra as astronaut Clifford McBride, who had been in outer space for 16 years with no confirmation of his survival. His son, also an astronaut played by Brad Pitt, embarks on a quest to find him. Incidentally, they captured images of a young Jones in an orange spacesuit from Space Cowboys. The subsequent year, the actor appeared in the thriller Wander and the crime comedy The Comeback Trail. Recently, Tommy has been making fewer appearances on the big screen. Nonetheless, he recently featured in the drama The Burial, and the audience eagerly awaits the release of the thriller Finest Kind, in which Jonas will star alongside Jenna Ortega. On February 28th, the actor delivered a heartfelt message to Ukrainians. He condemned the Russian invasion of Ukraine, emphasizing that Ukrainians would emerge even stronger in the end. Concurrently, Tommy Lee Jones stated that despite the war's horrors, Ukrainians have not only retained their humanity, but also serve as an example of caring for one another. As of now, our actor's net worth is estimated at around $100 million, earned not only through film royalties, but also lucrative advertising contracts. Previously, Tommy Lee Jones appeared in advertisements for a Toyota car, the Ameriprise financial company providing insurance and asset management services, and the Japanese brand Suntory, known for producing coffee in Boss coffee cans. The latter contract brought him an annual income of about $2 million. The actor possesses several properties. In 2002, he acquired separate plots in Wellington, Florida, spending approximately $4.5 million. He later merged them into a sizable ranch covering roughly 50 acres. The estate features an $11,000 escures, FT residence with spacious living rooms and a modern kitchen. However, the property's primary appeal lies in its additional amenities, including 2 stables accommodating up to 48 horses, 4 paddocks, well-kept horse trails, a significant polo field, and an artificial lake with several islands. Notably, Tommy has an affinity not only for horses, but also for dogs. The ranch is renowned as one of the world's best. As a passionate polo enthusiast, Jones frequently offered it for competitions and amateur games. In 1993, his team even secured victory in the Western Challenge Cup of the USA Polo Association. However, in 2013, our protagonist listed the ranch for sale at $26.75 million, but only succeeded in selling it 6 years later for $1.5 million. The decision to sell stemmed from time constraints, given his ownership of 2 houses in Texas as well. As previously noted, the individual also possesses a ranch in California, a mansion in Terrell Hills, Texas, and a property at the Polo Country Club in Buenos Aires. Regrettably, no images of these locations are available in the public domain. Over the course of his extensive career, our protagonist has participated in over 80 films spanning various genres. Furthermore, he holds a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a testament to his remarkable contributions to the film industry. Which Tommy Lee Jones movie is your personal favorite? If you enjoyed the content, please show your support by liking the video and subscribing to the channel to stay updated on future releases.